Trying to get justice from the Constitution is like using a slave owner's manual to get equality. What do you expect to find? Justice in the margins? It's like building tomorrow with blueprints designed to keep you in the past. It's like asking a ghost for directions to the future. They don't know where you're going, and they never cared if you made it. Trying to get justice from the Constitution is like expecting the writings of a liar to be the final arbiter of truth. And yet, here we are, still using their words to survive, because that's the game that we've had to play in America. Manipulate the manipulators. Twist their words, use their language against them. Every right earned by black people, by women, by poor people, by immigrants, by the disabled, every single one has been clawed out of a system that was not designed to give it. And that's why that's why the fight for equality was always a Trojan horse. This is why cries of reverse racism from white people calling for their equality falls hollow. It wasn't really about being equal. It was about being recognized. It was about being seen. Equality was the only language the system understood, so we used it. But the truth is, none of us are equal. Not in body, not in access to consciousness, not in environment. And that's okay, because equality was never the real goal. The goal is liberation. The goal is authenticity. The goal is self-actualization for all selves, not just the ruling class. But how can a society pursue that when its foundation was laid by men who would rather die than share power? This is why America feels broken. Why the country feels spiritually exhausted, because we're still pretending that the ideals on the page match the people in power. We're still negotiating justice with cowards, wearing the mask of freedom. We're still building oppressive systems and branding them with words like liberty, peace, and order. The Constitution is the lie we keep living under. A map to freedom drawn by people who never wanted us to arrive. A document that wasn't built to evolve, it was built to exclude. And while amendments have allowed us to squeeze a little more justice out of it, we're still trapped in a rigged game, forced to fight the same fights over and over. But the truth is, we've outgrown this document. Not just politically, but spiritually. The founding fathers never imagined you reading this. They never wanted you empowered, never envisioned a world where your voice mattered, and yet here you are. That is the power of the overman. That is the legacy of the oppressed. We keep coming. We keep rising. We keep surviving systems that were never built for us. We've been forced to be better than the narcissist. We've been forced to develop wisdom in the face of gaslighting. We've been forced to weaponize our clarity just to be seen. And now, no. We don't want a seat at the table. We're building a new table, because no matter how much you polish a broken blueprint, it will never build what it was not designed to create. America doesn't need another amendment. It needs a reckoning. It needs a reimagining. It needs to let go of its sacred lies and finally face the truth. You cannot write freedom in the law if you don't believe in the humanity of those reading it. And the men of the Constitution didn't. So why are we pretending that they did?